Have you ever asked yourself that if today half of the people we call miscreants, thugs, Yahoo boys, scammers, hackers, drug addicts and all, if half of them decide to leave the trade that they know, if half of them decides to stop what they're doing and they say they want to commit and contribute their quota to the development of our nation, do we have the capacity to rehabilitate them? Do have the capacity to refine them and to absorb them and to tap into their potentials? But have we explored the possibility of rehabilitating and converting the potentials that those people have to something that can build the nation, something that can contribute positively to the society? What framework, what structure do we have in place to absorb them? We sometimes see them as never do goods, but this is the time to rise up and rehabilitate them. As we speak, some of them are crying out they need help. In times past, some have cried out before. They just need someone to help them come out of the lifestyles that they have chosen. Yes, they chose those lifestyles. They went into it, but they need our help now. And it's because we need to do this en masse. A lot of potential reside in those people that we term rejects. As many as can take this burden up to maybe collaborate with others or even work alone or work with some other organizations that are already into this, or even start a new organization to go into the slums, go into the joints, go to the underbridge, go to those who are homeless, go to schools established by Yahoo boys or their enclave and begin to rehabilitate them, talk to them and, draw them out, inspire them to drop their ways and to rather use their expertise, use their experience, use their brain and their minds for something positive. In the phase of national life that we're entering into, God has need of those hearts and those minds and those brains that are at this time lying in that joint. In fact, let me also bring to our notice a class of people, intelligent, smart, but using their intelligence the wrongful way. We call them Yahoo boys. But as I speak, I can tell you, I perceive in my spirit that many of them are ready to drop that trade. They would need to use that brain to develop our national life. Who is going to offer them the environment that is needed to transit from that world to a world that they think and use their talent for positive things and for our national life? Whether we like it or not, they are citizens of Nigeria. And the more of us that morally operate, the better for the nation. So it is a call for us to stop judging them, rather to be open to helping them, to realize that some of them are crying out for help. In fact, many of them are crying out for help. And this is the time to heed that call. This is an uncommon call. It's for people who would see diamond in the mud and be ready to dig into the mud and set out the diamonds and refine them. It will call for patience. It will call for a discerning heart to see the potential in people. Are you such one? Please, this is the time to start thinking and collaborating or networking with others. If you're interested, please let me know. I'm willing to work with as many people that wants to come together to do this, or if this is laid on your heart, or is a burden in your heart, or is something that you know you can do, you can directly mentor people. At times, all you need is just go into these spaces and talk to one person and talk to the other person, and before you know it, we actually end up rehabilitating as many of them as possible, and we reintegrate them back into the society. We also can work with law enforcement agencies. Yes, we can work with religious bodies. Some of us also stay around areas where we know these guys. We know the Yahoo boys. We know where they stay. We know all of them. And some of us even have friends amongst them. Some of them are homeless now. Some of them are living under some bridge. Some of them are even lost into drugs. They're in some joints. But this is the time to rise up. Yes, you might say, oh, some NGOs have been doing it before now. But this is a call for us to do more, to work with other organizations that can fund this thing or are already into it. If this resonates with you, let me know, drop your comment. But it's just time for us to go for the thugs, for the miscreants, for the omonile, for the drug addicts, for the Yahoo boys, to go and rehabilitate them. They are shouting, they are crying for help. Let us rise up and help them pull out from the world that they've always known to a world that is anew, that is full of potentials, where we can actually harness their potentials, whatever they are good at doing, so that, we all together can benefit of the potentials of every citizen of Nigeria. It is doable. And this is why I am calling on us today. We must rise up. If this resonates with you, please let me know in the comment section, or you send me a mail. Let's connect. Are we ready to absorb these people, to support them, to rehabilitate them, to refine them, and to reintegrate them and harness their potential for national life? That is the question. Thank you for listening.